Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Tonight,
the city. I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from. Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran to capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so watch his lap flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing Cleveland. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the 3 side.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Oh, and here comes Wow,
that's a really smooth finish.
That's right. We and they hope.
See it here, and the dunk by Love.
Tell you what,
Why he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he did for it. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Feeds it to Bogut. Shot to stop the run. And good on the basket. Book it. Bogut's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, James. Uncovered. And he gets the bucket.
They got themselves. With some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
It's stolen by Bogut. It's taken away by Smith. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. For the Cavaliers, Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Shumpert in there for Smith. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Got that one up quick.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the final.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. Barbosa kicks to Ezeli, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And yes, sir, that one drops. Love's got 5 now.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And the slam dunk by Spates.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Barbosa passes to Spates. Barbosa with it. He's picked up by LeBron, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Ian Clark's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. 44 seconds left to play in the first. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
On the wing, it's Iguodala. Here's Ezeli. Banked in off the glass. Ezeli's got 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Smith drives in. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every.
I go back and I'm able to,
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
Hey, Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Being at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. He adds the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Rush in at the 3 spot.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing and back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. No good. And Frye kicks to Smith. That's good. Smith's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without
all the assists they've racked up.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Cosgrove.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bogut. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road win.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. They have to keep them staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pushing it up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Stephen Curry. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
To the inside, Shumpert with the steal. One-on-one here. They grab their own miss, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. From outside the arc, Curry's shot is off.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands. I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Thompson for 3. Can't get it to go. Shumpert with some nice D.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
They double him with Green. Shumpert dishes to Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
James, the pass to Thompson. No good on the 3. Warriors trail by 12. From deep, another 3 for Golden State.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shumpert kept alive. Love. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And we've reached halftime.
Thank you, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Smith. He has 12 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's got today have been just electric.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Iguodala sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Iguodala's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. Smith wide open. He fires and misses it off the right side of the rim. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Thompson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. The win total being the highest ever. But also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That's good from Green.
Oh my God, I just got
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable play.
Good point.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry as the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Good. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And it's Smith penetrating, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
And the highlight. Real replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. From deep three-point range, Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shumpert with it, picked up by Thompson. The shot's good from Smith.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And the Warriors miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And Curry, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Curry's got 20.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the whistle blowed. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 4th foul of the contest. For 3, Fry. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps it. Tight. Grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Know what?
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Love check in for Cleveland. From deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And finished off by LeBron.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
It's tipped. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones. Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
The drive by James, and he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And here. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Cleveland leading by 15 on the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Got a hand on it.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That will be foul number 5 on him. Well, Cleveland shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Shumpert with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 8 points for Amon Shumpert.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams. Today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands, and confidence because of how good he is.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And last year's midseason, injured, uninspired, boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Jefferson subbed in for Irving. Here's Shumpert. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Here is Livingston to the wing on the left. Shumpert with the steal. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. Knocks it loose. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court. Tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Jones checked in for Mozgov. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jefferson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The shot by Williams, no good. And here's Golden State. Here's Thompson, a big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Jones, that's for 2. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Green. Green missing again. Inside, Jones dishes to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. That 3 off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And he gets it to go. The Warriors shooting just 34% from the floor. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Curry. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Nobody near Irving. Offline with his three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And that one's good, Irving.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here, plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So it's a great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
We all know anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win.